Good morning, second day, well, first full day in Morocco, and today we are going to the Atlas Mountains. We're going to a traditional Berber village to have some local cuisine made by somebody's mum. Literally made by the mum. And we're going to ride a camel. So this is going to be very interesting. We're doing a tour with that we booked through TripAdvisor, which I will link below. Sarah's finally put a Converse on.
It only took me 2 minutes.
We've been away, well, you slept through it. It felt like something was going to come through the roof in the middle of the night. There was just this almighty bang. And from about 3 o'clock till 4 o'clock, I don't know what it was, but there was so much so many noises, so much banging. I honestly don't know how you slept through it. I'm going to insert a clip. It was wild, so I am tired this morning. How are you feeling this morning? Are you ready to go? Ready to go?
I wasn't like 50, no. I wasn't like 20 minutes ago when I just woke up.
Yeah, we were knackered, weren't we?
Yeah, but now I'm like a
cold.
bit more. Yeah, it's freezing.
It's really cold. It'll be really warm later, but it's cold now. Sarah panicked that she had typhoid last night.
Had my first heartburn.
It was heartburn. And she told us, she was like, my stomach's just like burning. And I was like, is it burning here? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, that's heartburn, girl. You're fine. You're fine. You're okay. It's painful, but you're okay. How are you feeling about the day? You ready? You ready to go?
I'm ready and ready to go.
Boom. Can you just repeat that to the camera?
Rishikesh.
She thinks we're in Rishikesh.
Yeah.
We're in Marrakech. Not Rishikesh. Trying on a traditional, did you say it was a dryer?
I do not know.
We've just had some geranium tea. It's meant to be good for your tummy and good for stress. So I wanted the whole teapot. And now we're in a traditional dryer outfit. We're going to have like the headwear put on soon, and then we're going to ride the camels. They're just behind us over there. You're excited? I'm a bit scared. Apparently, like,
one of these pods, I can walk around the house.
they're really comfy, you know. She said that camels have a really good memory and that they hold grudges. So
I've never wanted to make a good impression.
we need to make a good impression. I'm going to be like, hi.
I'm going to butt beak. It's a butt beak.
So this is one of the tents that we've just drank some Moroccan tea in, and she was saying it's made out of camel hair because apparently it keeps you cool when it's warm and it keeps you warm when it's cool. So there we go. I think we need some camel hair in that hotel room because, climate control was difficult last night.
Are you going to speak?
I am going to speak actually. I was planning on saying something. I thought I would let it speak for itself, if I'm being honest. I don't think any words are needed right now. This is obviously a traditional Berber outfit to protect from like the heat or the cold, or I think she said for like privacy as well. We're about to ride the camels. We've just Sarah's just said, are we getting off? We've not even started yet. It's fine. This is fine. You okay? right back there.
Oh, on the camera. Hey.
Feeling better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a selfie.
Yeah, I'm really scared. We're gonna sit down in a minute. And I'm a little bit scared. You ready for this bit, Sarah? I got the naughty one that had to be separated from the pack and then wouldn't sit down. I was like, am I just stuck here? Just stuck here on this camel for the rest of the day? You glad to be back on land?
On land.
So this is Azra, which is known as the old village, but a lot of it was destroyed in the earthquake in 2023, which is really sad. So it used to look like this, and then that was like immediately after the earthquake, and that's what it looks like now. A lot of the right side is still destroyed. It was here where we visited an argan oil cooperative, where they made us a small breakfast consisting of some traditional Moroccan bread and various dips that they'd made with argan oil, olive oil, honey and peanut butter, and it was so nice. After breakfast we watched how argan oil was made, and then we headed off into the Atlas Mountains for the start of our hike. Going on a 5-kilometre hike, which will take about an hour to an hour and 20 minutes. How prepared do you feel for hikes, Sarah?
Very prepared.
I was not prepared for this. Look, I'm in my New Balance. I've got a tiny windbreaker on. Do you want to know who's even more not prepared for it? Your mum. She's here in a Converse. With a jumper on. You okay? Sarah,
Yeah.
will crampons fit on your shoes, on your Converse? She's just giving crampons out. Have you got any experience with an ice hammer? You okay?
Yeah.
Plot twist, she was not okay. She's not having a good time. Oh, stepping stones. It has very slightly started to rain. Sarah would like to send a message to the vlog.
Mum, if you are watching this, don't kill us.
Mum, if you are watching this, if I had known that we would be doing the 5-kilometre hike that's going to take an hour to an hour and 20, we would not be in like just normal casual trainers, and I would be more prepared. But here we are. It's also started to rain ever so slightly, started spitting. Yeah, Sarah would also be in a coat. I can tell you that now. She wouldn't be getting away with a jumper. But we have no water. Well, I tell a lie, we've got a tiny bit of emergency water. But we are not prepared for this. It's good.
On a big safari in Africa in floaty pants.
Sarah just said, She's just in the middle of a mountain in Africa in floaty pants. You okay?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
In fairness, the scenery is beautiful. Oh, we've got a jump. Oh my god, girl! What a drama queen! You made out like you were crossing a gorge. This little tiny step. A friend has joined us on the hike. You are not going to touch it. Thank you very much. Hello. Are you coming on the hike? Oh, she's so tiny. And just like every holiday we go on. You okay? Just over here. Just like every holiday we go on, I have sacrificed my jacket because it's raining, it's windy, and Sarah's stood divering behind me. And I feel bad for having a jacket, so I've ended up giving Sarah mine. Oh wow. Okay. This is Mum, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. You okay? Oh. We now have to go back over it. Round 2. Ding ding ding. Okay, we've done it once, we can do it again.
Yeah.
So our guide, that's the village where her grandma lives. She's just shown us where her grandma's house is. And that's also where we're going for lunch. That's Mount Toubkal, which is the second highest mountain in Africa after Kilimanjaro. And this is where we're having lunch. Lunch consisted of a chicken tagine and a vegetable tagine for me and my sister because we like to be awkward, a vegetable couscous and a Moroccan salad. I was a little bit anxious about eating in somebody else's house that we didn't know, but honestly it was one of the highlights of the trip. The family was so welcoming and they even had a little visitor. The cat's back. Just gonna the cat wants some food. Good morning from Marrakech on our last full day. We're heading to Madrassa Ben Youssef, which is, I think it's like a university or a school. It's for scholars essentially. And it was built in the 1500s. Just trying not to die. It was built in the 1500s, so it's a really old building. I would recommend going early because we walked past it yesterday and it was really, really busy. So we're going to do that first, and then we're going to go get some henna, and then we've got quad biking later, which Mum specifically told us not to do quad biking. So sorry, Mum. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Let's do the day. This place is absolutely stunning. We thought we'd do a cute little photo shoot and Sarah was going to appear at the window, but we think she may have got lost because, oh, there she is. There she is. Took her long enough. The current situation is that Sarah is taking a picture of Katie in that window. We're pulling out all the stops today with the Instagram. Oh my days. This is a very impressive place.
I love it when places have water.
Sarah, what would you do if I pushed you over there?
What would you do if I just like flung your phone out your hand and...
Oh, rude. We're now on our way to get some henna. Going to Dar henna. We've all decided to get it, which wasn't the case at the start of the trip. And we're trying to avoid death by motorbike, which is quite difficult Hi, buddy. Oh, that's so sad. That cat was just limping and crying. Just want to help them all. I want to take them all home. Well, this is it. Dar henna. There we go. I've had some mint tea and some homemade biscuits. Are you ready for the big reveal? Sarah's. Beautiful. Katie's. Ooh, very pretty. And then this is mine. I love it. We've come to a place called La Slamana. We've got vegetable couscous. Katie's got, was it beef? Beef fillet?
Pan-seared beef, yeah.
Pan-seared beef with mash. Oh, this is really hot. Yeah, really hot. Just taking a minute to appreciate these desserts. Look at that pistachio and rose petal creme brulee. Sublime French toast with citrus. Sublime. Oh, I don't know. There's so much choice. We're all locked in on the molten cake. Right, the big reveal. Are you ready? Oh my goodness. That looks delicious. Starting to rain, right on cue. How are you feeling, Sarah?
Nervous.
After the salute quad bike experience where we feared for our lives, we are a little bit nervous. But we'll be fine. Ready to go, guys? The sound of enthusiasm. I hope the rain stays at spitting.
Yeah.
And not heavier. We're halfway through quad biking. We've got a Moroccan tea. Cheers. How is it for you so far, Katie?
I'm enjoying it.
It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
Slightly precarious.
Yes. I did go over a little ledge.
Yeah, I did. I'm not going to lie. I was worried for you. I thought it was the end.
Not only have I nearly fallen off a camel, I've nearly fallen off a quad bike. I
was
never
watching,
learn.
My stomach dropped. I was just watching like.
I'm glad the engine's low, so I was like, oh.
Let's what's the word? Pass over to Sarah for her quad biking experience. And over to you, Sarah. How are you enjoying the quad biking so far? Safe to say she's not having fun. She is slightly.
Teas like this.
Yeah. I think her hands have like just solidified in the position that she was holding on in. But it's fine. We're alive.
For now.
We've just finished quad biking and we've come to Madrassa Ben Youssef for the second time in 2 days. We walked in and they were like, "Oh, you were here yesterday?" We were like, "Yes, we were." I'm gonna have a falafel burger again because yesterday it was absolutely unreal. Katie's having the cheddar burger again. Supreme cheddar burger because that was also unreal. Sarah's switched it up. Sarah's having tagines at the last minute. She was an adventurous queen. We had a little bit of an eventful journey back because the driver just kept going. So he was driving through all the narrow streets in the Medina. And we were fully prepared to get out, but the streets were just getting narrower and narrower. And we were like, is he going to stop? And he didn't. But he drove past the taxi and the back of his van hit the taxi. But the more he drove, the more he made it worse. So then somebody knocked on to tell him that he'd hit the taxi. So then he got out to have a look and then he reversed and then he made it worse. And we were just like that, like, but at least that was no one was hurt, and at least that was the only crash of the day, because the quad bikes were very precarious at one point. But we did it. We did it. Look at this. Oh, absolutely stunning. I love it. Oh. Wow, that is like sizzling. Yeah, it's like a flaming grill. So the food tasted just as good the second time round. If you are in Marrakech, I would really recommend La Brace de Marco and also La Slamana as well. They were two of our standout restaurants. The next morning, it was an early start for the airport. The staff at our riad were really flexible. They helped us book a taxi to the airport the day before, which was a lot cheaper than just hopping in a cab. And they also put us a small breakfast out as well, even though breakfast hadn't quite started by the time we were leaving for the airport. So that was really nice of them. It was little touches like that that made the riad a really nice place to stay. It had its faults, don't get me wrong. Obviously it is a really old building, so the walls were very thin and I was awake a lot at night. And I'm a heavy sleeper. I don't know how Katie and Sarah slept through it, to be fair. The bathroom had like a sewage smell practically all the time. The door to the terrace got stuck. So we got back one day and the maids had been in and they must have opened the door and shut it, but it had got stuck. And then on the last morning, and thankfully it was our last morning, disaster struck when Katie woke up to a dripping sound. Well, it's a good job we're leaving because the roof is leaking. I don't even know where it's coming from, but yeah, it's a good job it didn't rain any of the other nights. But having said that, it was, as I said, a really cool experience to stay in a riad, and also it was so nice and tranquil because in the Medina it's so chaotic. You've got mopeds whizzing past, it's just so overstimulating that to come back into the peace and tranquility of the riad was just so welcome every day. So yeah, that was Riad Carmela. In terms of the quad biking tour that we booked, personally I wouldn't recommend booking the one that we did, purely because it was a very last minute decision. We booked it on the day, there weren't a lot of providers left, and in all honesty the communication wasn't the best, and we ended up on a wild goose chase around Marrakech trying to find this person picking us up, and it was a bit of a nightmare, so wouldn't recommend that one. But the tour of the Atlas Mountains was such a highlight of the trip, and our guide was amazing. Like, I always feel like with guided tours, the guide that you get can make or break it. I've been on ones in the past, see the Zakopane vlog, where the guys just don't really speak and they just kind of drop you off and they're like, okay, sound, there you go. Our guide on this tour was incredible. Like, we learned so much about Moroccan culture, but she was also so friendly too, and genuinely friendly, not doing it because like she wanted a tip or whatever. She was just genuinely friendly, and my sister's actually been messaging her since to ask, you know, about her life in the mountains and stuff for a little article piece that she's doing. I'll link that below as well. It's really interesting if you want to give that a read. So yeah, the Atlas Valleys tour, could not recommend that highly enough. As I said, it was a proper highlight to see life in the mountains and how people genuinely live so differently to us. It was just really fascinating. So hopefully the vlog came across okay. I was struggling towards the end because my Canon V10 camera broke. I've had it a while, so I think it was kind of past its sell-by date, but equally it meant that I had to video a lot of the footage from the second day on my phone, which obviously isn't the best. It's not the best audio quality, it's not the best visuals, but hopefully that was okay. I do have the new DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which I'm dead excited to have a play with, so I'll be using that to video my next vlogs, which is Naples. So you'll see a new face on the vlog next month, which is my boyfriend Josh. I'm going there with him 5 nights, and then after that me and Katie are going on a cruise. So very busy, lots of exciting stuff coming up. If you are enjoying the content, please do subscribe. Thank you for everybody who watches, comments, who engages with the videos. It really means a lot. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye for now.